What is up, my Trevor Nation? It's your boy, Chunks the Gamer here, and welcome to more Out of the Park Baseball 19 as we get ready for Game 2 of the American League Division Series. The Orioles look to take a commanding 2-0 lead here in Baltimore, and the city of Seattle holds the 1-0 lead in their series, 3-2 in Game 1, as Bobby Ayala defeated Jeff Russell. Must have been a walkout or something. I don't know. Wait, how did that game go? Yeah, it was top of the 10th inning overall from Jeff Russell's one save. Not good for them, anyways. Atlanta and Montreal 3-2 and then 8-0. Los Angeles and Cincy. Dodgers beat the Reds 8-7 in Game 1. Reds beat the Dodgers 6-3. So, let's get to Game 2, shall we? Melindo Perez will take on 15-7. Melindo Perez will take on 23-7 Ben McDonald. Let's get to it. Same lineup as Game 1. Harold Baines will bat 5th in the lineup. Jeff Hammond will bat 6th. And I think this time we'll have Chris Sabo play third base. He's our backup third baseman, but he did some pretty good work for us this year. Dwight Smith, no, I'll leave him on the bench. If I need a pinch runner, I'll have him play. Right now, I'll leave him on the bench. So Ben McDonald will take on this Yankees lineup. Let's see if we can go up 2-0. Should be an interesting game too. If the O's can go up 2-0, they have a chance of sweeping New York. That would be a great way to head into the second round. So Luis Polonia leads us off, and we are ready to go. Reach 1 for 4 so far in the series. 3-1 to Polonia. And he drops the leadoff walk. Now that was an Achilles heel of Ben. Giving up walks. He did walk 81 this year. Polonia is a good runner. You gotta keep a close eye on him. Pitch out Polonia not running. Back over to first, check on him. Polonia's running this time. There he goes, 32nd, and he is nailed! This time he thought of it running on the 2-0. Big mistake, we gunned him down. 3-1. And he walked Wade Buck. So he's walked the first guy, got him on a attempted steal, and then he walks the next guy to face him. So he's got one out despite walking the first two batters. As Mike Saley fan. 2-2, strike 3 called. I'll bring up Paul O'Neill. 2 for 5 with a home run in Game 1. And 1-2 to Paul. Second base, McLemore up with it on the first, hitting over. So the Yankees get 2 base runners, both on walks, but nobody even moves past first base. As Melindo Perez takes the mound to face Mark McLemore, 2 for 5 with a home run in Game 1. Remember, he hit 11 homers, 63 RBIs, 282 average in the 94 campaign. First pitch to Mark. He's driven deep to right. That might have a chance. Back to the track to the wall, and that baby's out of here. And how about that? First pitch swinging, McLemore going deep. Goodbye, baseball. And the O's immediately get on the board 1-0. One pitch, 1 run. I like that sort of offense. I'm out Kyle Ripken. 2-0 to Cal. Into center field. Bernie Williams is there, but he will not get to it. Face it. I'm bringing Mike Devereaux 3 for 5 in Game 1 with a couple RBIs. 32 homers, 104 RBIs, 296 average for Devo in regular season play. Cal's running. And it's into right field for a base hit. I had to wait to get past the infielders, but it does get through. And Cal will rush on his way to third base. Nicely done. That'll bring up the dangerous Rafael Palmeiro, who went 1 for 4 in Game 1. 48 homers, 141 RBIs, 368 average, the American League batting champion this year. 3-1 to Rafi. Finished second in home runs and second in RBI. first in runs scored. Home run champion was Ken Griffey Jr. with 53, while the RBI champion was Kirby Puckett with, I believe, 145. I bring up Harold Maines. 2 on, 1 out. Harold had a career year itself, hitting 37 homers, 109 RBIs, 345 batting average. Most home runs he's ever hit in a season, though he was a little shy of his career high in RBIs. 1-1 to Harold. That is crushed, the right at Paul O'Neill. That'll bring in a run, though. 2-0 Birds. Sacrifice fly. And the youngster Jeffrey Hammonds, 27 home runs, 102 RBIs, 320 batting average for Jeffrey. He went 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs in game 1. 1-1 pitch. Into center field. Bernie Williams should have a play. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. I didn't mean for that stupid pop-up to come in. And it'll be the end of the inning. I apologize for that stupid pop-up coming up. Hang on a sec. I gotta... 1 sec, guys. Okay, terrific. The pop-up didn't actually show up on screen, which is awesome. As we play here in the second inning, Danny Charitable went 0 for 5 in game 1. Hoes are looking to keep it that way as they have a 2-0 lead here in the second. 3-2 to Danny. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Bernie wins 2 for 5, 2 RBIs in game 1. And a 2-run single that tied the game up at 5 against Mike Messina in game 1. 0-2 to Bernie. Down the left field line, let me get into the corner. That's an easy double for Bernie. I don't know what kind of 0-2 pitch that was, but Bernie wasn't batting on it. No, he's taking 3. Throw to third is... Did he get him? In time. Oh, not in time, excuse me. I ran time Mattingly. 1 for 4 went done in game 1. 1 under on. Bounce to the second, that'll bring Williams home. On to first. 2 gone. So the run does score. And it's now a 2-1 game. As Randy Velarde stands in. 2-2 to Randy. To short. Calip with it. On to first. Hitting over. I'm now Brady Anderson. 2-4 with a rookie in game 1. 1-1 to Brady. Into right field. Paul O'Neill is there. Didn't even have to move. Hardly any. 1 gone. I'm now Chris Sabo. Chris. 17 homers, 69 RBIs. Didn't have as many homers or RBIs as he did with Cincinnati last year, but he had his best average here, hitting 278 in a little bit of limited play for the Birds. So we'll see how he does in the 1995 campaign. If this game is going to go to 1995, we'll find out. 3-1 to Chris. And to left field, there's a base hit for the U.S. third baseman. And up Chris Hoyles. 2 for 5 in game 1. 31 homers, 93 RBIs at 293 average, setting career highs in homers and RBIs was Chris this year. Saber's running. Pitch is drilled into the left field gap. That'll be at least an RBI double. Saber will score easily. And he was running on the pitch. Here's an RBI double for Chris Hoyles. 3-1 Birds. Nice job, Chris. First pitch he sees, and he smacked an RBI double. And bring up Mark McLemore, looking to continue his great day. Remember the first pitch he saw from Melindo Perez, he actually took it out of the yard. They do it again here on this pitch. 1-0. He does, it looks like. Deep to left center, right center field. That baby is gone! 2 at bats, 2 bombs. There you go, Mackey. 3 homers in this division series, and 2 in this game. He's seen a total of 3 pitches from Perez, and he smacked 2 of them out of the yard. 5-1. And round Cal, 1 for 1 today. And he will take one to deep left field, but that'll stay in the yard. 2 gone. Mike Devereaux, 1 for 1 as well. 1-2 to Devo. Into right field. That'll get down. That's an easy double for the huge center fielder. And Melindo Perez is fooling nobody here in the first 2 innings. Had to bring up the dangerous Rafael Palmeiro, who, although he's just 1 for 5 so far, we know the potential he has. 0-1. Into right field, it'll be 1 for 6 as O'Neill will handle this one. Hitting over. Even though he struggled in this first 2 games, the O's offense has backed him up quite a bit. And it'll bring up Pat Kelly, 1 for 4 in game 1. 3-2 to Pat. Like swinging the strike 3. Even though Ben's thrown a lot of pitches, he's managed to be effectively wild, as we would call it, as Luis Polonia stands in. Polonia, of course, threw a walk to start the game. Bound to the first, flip, he's out. So the only real problem he had was that wild first inning. He gave up a walk to Polonia, caught him stealing, then he gave up a walk to Wade Boggs. Didn't give up anything, then he gave up a trip for the Murray Williams, and a ground out that would plate the run. So he hasn't really had much trouble out there. So far, anyway. 2-2 to Wade. Second base, McLemore up with it, on to first, hitting over. To the bottom of the third we go. I was looking to add on to the lead. 2-2 to Harold Baines, who drove in a sac fly. Left, drove running with Zach Fly to right field, right to Paul O'Neill again. Seems like every fly out's going right to Paul. 1 gone. I've got Jeffrey Hammonds. 1-0 to Jeffrey. That is tagged into right field. That should be caught and is. No Brady Anderson. 1-0 to Brady. Up the middle. There's a base knock for the O's left fielder. How about Chris Sabo? Anderson's running, and that is in the right field. That will drop in, and Brady will get to third base. And Sabo making us look like geniuses for flying him instead of Leo Gomez with 2 straight hits. Sabo's running, and Orioles will deliver with a line single into left. Anderson scores from third easily. Sabo will stop at third. It's 6-1, and Chris Orioles has another RBI. So far in the playoffs, he's proven pretty well so far. He's now 4 for his first 7 in the playoffs with a couple of RBIs. Not too shabby. And here's the apparently very dangerous Mark McLemore. 4 for his first 7 in the playoffs, 3 homers, 4 RBIs in the division series. 3-2 to Mark, and he draws a walk. I don't blame him for not pitching to McLemore. He'd seen just 3 pitches from Perez, and 2 of them he'd taken out of the air. I don't blame him for pitching McLemore very careful this at bat. 2-1 to Cal. Into left field, that's got a chance. Back to the shots at the wall. Grand slam! 10-1 Birds, and they busted it wide open. I don't think we have to worry much about the possibly being a 5-game series. Those look like they're going to take this one rather handily. Melindo Perez is not fooling anyone out there. Goodness. 1-0 to Mike Devereaux. Fly to right, that'll end the inning. But man, oh man, did the Birds make Melindo Perez pay. O's scored 5 on 4 hits to go up 10-1. Back for the 4th after this. And we're back, folks. O's have a huge lead here in game 2, 10-1 in the 4th. I don't think we'll have to worry too much about playing 5 games in this series, considering we put up 10 runs in 3 innings. 3-1 to Mike Stanley is in the right field. Jeffrey Hammonds is there. He's got it. 1 go. And now Paul O'Neill. 1-2 to Paul. Swing and a strike 3. Danny Chartable, 0 for 6 so far. Make him 0 for 7 as he'll ground out the count to end the inning. Rafael Palmeiro 0 for 2 so far. 3-2 Robbie, and he draws a walk. So he hasn't gotten any base hits yet, but he has reached base as Paul Gibson will come in. He pitched the 3rd inning in game 1 as Melindo Perez was absolutely lit up by the O's. Harold Baines standing in. Palmeiro's running, here's the swing. Popped him up, and Rafael get back to first. Jeffrey Hammond standing in. Palmero again running, Hammond swings, and that's a hit. A rope to left center field, but right at the left fielder, Luis Polonia. 2 gone. Randy Anderson. Deep center field. Bernie Williams should have a play. Racing back to the track, to the wall. Oh, no play. I thought he was going to have a play. Instead, it's going to be an RBI. Don't worry. Murphy will score. 11-1 Birds. Now Chris Sabo. And trying, swing and miss. No throw. 1-1 to Sabo. Deep to right field. That baby's going to go. It is now another home run for the Birds. 14-1. 2-run bomb for Chris Sabo. He's now 3 for 3 off the bench. And what a playoff day he's having. And this guy's our backup. He comes in off the bench after not playing for 5 days. 3 for 3, 3 runs scored, and a couple of RBIs. Great day for Chris Sabo. 3-2 to Chris Orioles. And he draws the walk. Now bringing some dangerous Mark McLemore as Rob Murphy comes in for his second appearance. 3-2 to McLemore. Up the middle, another hit for McLemore. His 3rd hit of the day. He's reached base 4 times. Here's Cal Ripken, who of course unloaded the grand slam his last at bat. 2 for 3 with the grand slam. 3-1 to Cal. Into center field, Bernie Williams will have a play. Getting over. The Birds add 3 more to continue their shellacking. 3-2 to Bernie Williams to start off the 5th. And he draws a walk. He pitched it non-Mattingly. Williams is running. Up the middle, that's a base hit. Hit and run was on there, but I don't think the O's will care if the Yankees score another run, considering they're down by 12. Randy Velarde, 0-2. Swing of his strike 3. Pat Kelly, 0 for 1 so far. 3 with Pat. And he draws the walk. And brings Luis Polonia. 0 for 1 so far. 1 of the Luis. The 3rd, tags the bag. On a force out. So the runner does score. 13-2 now. Wade Boggs handing in. 2 to Wade. To left field, there's a base hit. Runner will try to score. Here comes the out of the play. He is going to be safe at the play. 13-3 now. Now bring up Mike Stanley. 1 to Mike. 3rd base. 2nd for the 4th. Inning over. And at the bottom of the 5th, the Yankees get 2, but they are still way behind. It's Mac Devereaux standing in against Rob Murphy. 8 to Mike. Center field, Bernie Williams is there. He's got the squeeze on it. 1 gone. And now Rafael Palmero 0 for 2 with the walk. 2-2 to Rafi. Back to the mound. That'll be an infield single. Infield single for the U.S. batting champion. Terrell Bain stands in 0 for 2 with an RBI. Rafi's running. Right to Bernie Williams. That one was hit hard, but not hard enough. There, gets back. American Fam 0 for 3 so far. 1 for 7 in the playoffs. Palmero will be running. There's a base knock. Palmero will get the 3rd thanks to the alert base running. About Brady Anderson, 2 for 3 on an RBI. 2-2 to Brady. He struck him out swinging. We'll go to the 6th when we come back. O's up 13-3. Alright, play here in the 6th. Paul O'Neill bats against Ben McDonald. Ben probably just pitched 6 innings. I don't know who worked on the arm, considering it's a blow up. 0-1 to Paul, it's grounded to 1st. Flip to McDonald, 1 gone. Danny Chartable 0 for 7 so far in the playoffs. And he will be 0 for 8 if he'll run to McLemore. Now around Bernie Williams. It's 1 for 1 with a triple. 3 to Bernie. Draw the walk. He's now walked as many as he struck out. 5. 3-2 to Mattingly. Up the middle as a base hit. Williams is running, so he gets a 3rd easily. And about Randy Velarde, 0 for 2, 0 for 6 so far in the series. 2-1 to Randy. Line to Cal, he'll go to 2nd for the 4th. Inning over. So not the best outing by Minigo, but he does get us through 6 innings. And he'll get an easy victory, considering the O's are killing the Yankees right now. 3 for 3 is Chris Sable with a homer and 2 ribbies. Of course, homer in his last at bat. And here's the pitch to Chris, 2-2. Into center field, that's hit pretty well. But Bernie Williams will have a play. 1 gone. Well, Chris Doyle's 2 for 2 officially with 2 RBIs. Third base, 2 down. Let's bring in one guy. That brings the dangerous Mark McLemore, 3 for 3 with 2 homers, 3 RBIs, and a walk. 3-1. And he'll draw another walk. So he's officially reached base 5 times. 3 hits and 2 walks. Pitch to Cal, runners going laced into center field. But right in front of Williams. Inning is over. To the 7th. Birds lead 13-3 still. Jim Poole is ready, and he'll take over for McDonald, who did a fine job in 6 innings. As Kevin Elster will be the pinch hitter for the Yankees. Elster for the Yanks played just 12 games, 31 at-bats. No homers, 3 RBIs, and an 0.65 batting average. Kevin only had 2 hits and 31 trips. Ouch. You can see why they didn't really use Kevin that much. He didn't really take off as a player until he went to the Rangers in 1996. Ironically. And that was as a 32-year-old. But anyways, I mean, he did have some pretty solid seasons for the Mets, but I mean, he hit his peak when he was a Ranger. Anyhow, back to the game. Jim Poole comes in out of the pen. 3-1 to Elster. And he'll draw a walk. Jim went 1-0 with 1 save and a 5.35 ERA. And Gerald Williams will also come up with a pinch hitter. Youngster 4 homers, 13 RBIs, and 99 at-bats, 263 average. 1-1 to Gerald Williams. Into right field, that's a base hit. Elster will get to third base as Gerald Williams cracked a double. And up Dave Silvestri, another pinch hitter. I guess they figure with them getting blown out like this, it's better just to look towards tomorrow. Silvestri, in 30 at-bats, had 4 hits, 1 double, 1 triple, 1 homer, and 3 RBIs. Good for a 133 average. Silvestri's best numbers came with the Montreal Expos in 1996. So like Kevin Elster, once he left the Yankees, he blossomed as a player. 1-1 to Silvestri. Center field, Devereaux is there. Runner Elster is tagging third of the plate. He's got him by a mile. He is out! What a throw by Devereaux. Elster is hurt and he's out of it, and he's out of the ball game. So the pinch hitter Elster gets on with a walk, which is injured running the bags, and he has to be taken out of the game. Ouch. He'll probably be lost for the rest of the series. Mike Stanley will stand in. Runner on third, 2 outs, 3-2 to Stanley. In the left fielder is a base hit. 1-1 will score. 13-4, excuse me. As Mike Stanley will not gonna run. And bring in Paul O'Neill. 0-1 pitch to Paul, I should say. Deep to right. That baby will be hooking fair and gone. It's now 13-6, but again, the O's have such a huge lead that it's not really that much of a concern. Here's Danny Turnbull, 0 for 3 today, 0 for 8 in the series. 2-0. Into right field, he will be 0 for 9 as he'll fly out to Jeffrey Ammons. Time to get up and stretch, boys, as the O's lead 13-6. As for Kevin Elster, I don't know who's going to replace him, but I guess they don't have another shortstop to replace him. Maybe they're going to replace him on D when this inning begins. I don't know. Hey guys, let's get another bullpen guy up, and it'll be Mike Oquist. As Devereaux stands in 2 for 4. Center field, Williams. One gone. Apparently they can't replace us. Oh, okay, there's the replacement. Mike Galileo at shortstop. He'll come in for the injured Kevin Allister. Dave Silvestri will stay at second base. And Gerald Williams will take over in left field for Luis Polonia. As Rafael Palmeiro stands in. 1 for 3. 1-1 to Rafi. That is crushed to left field, but it'll stay in the yard. 2 gone. Had to bring up Harold Baines. 0 for 3 with an RBI. 1 into Harold. Crunch to right field. That baby is going to get out of here. Hello, Utah Street. 14-6 Birds. Wow, what a blowout this game is. And with Jeffrey Hammonds, 1 for 4 officially so far. 1-2 to Jeffrey. Shortstop, Galileo, getting over. Bernie Williams will stand in against Mike Boquist as Jim Full, despite getting up 3 runs, does his job and does the bridge. As Mike Boquist will face Bernie Williams, he'll move over to the other side of the plate. Getting a switch hitter. 2-2 to Bernie. Swing and a strike 3. Don Mattingly standing in, 2 for 3 today with an RBI. Short, in center field, that's a base hit. Mattingly picked up his 3rd hit of the day. Today would hardly need anything. We're down by 8 runs. Randy Velarde, 0 for 3 today, 0 for 7 in the series, 2-2. Make him move raise, he swings and misses strike 3. Mike Galileo was first at bat of the series. He only came in because of the injury to Kevin Allister, who was injured running the bases when he got gunned down by Mike Devereaux. 3-1 to Galileo, and he drove the walk. After Williams, who got a base hit in his first pinch hitting appearance. 2nd at bat of the day for Gerald. To first. Robert will take himself, tag the right, inning over. We're back to the bottom of the 8th, and probably to wrap this up when we come back. And we're back as future Orioles Scott Kaminicki comes in to pitch. At 10-9, I believe the start it looks like. I guess I didn't even know the results on it yet. As Mark Williamson gets up for the O's. Scott was a starter. 24 games, 8 of them he came in relief apparently. He actually faced us in a game, pitched 8 innings, and lost 7-4. Explain that, we'll show that out later. As Brady stands in to face Scott. First pitch he sees, down the right field line, hooking, and that baby's gone. Making 15-6, hello Utah Street. Second time the O's have gone out there. As Brady delivers his first home run of the postseason. He is now, 2 for 4, 3 for 5, 5 for his first 9 with 3 RBIs. And still on base. Now bring up Chris Oils, who's had a great, Chris Sable, excuse me, had a great day. 3 for 4 with a homer and 2 ribbies. 0-1 Sable. Into center field, Bernie Williams is there. And Sable will finish off a solid game 2 with a 3 for 5 outing. Now about Chris Oils, 2 for 3 with a couple of ribbies. 3-2 to Chris. And he drove the walk. Now around for the dangerous Mark McLemore. 3 for 3, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. He's reached base all 5 appearances. Popped him up. I say that, he reached base in all 5 appearances. I should have kept my mouth shut, and he might have had a 6 for 6 day in terms of appearances. He'll finish 3 for 4 as Carrick can stand in. 2 for 5, 3 for 10 in the playoffs. 0-1 to Cal. Line to left field, that'll be right at Gerald Williams. Inning over. In the 9th, O's have a chance to get an easy victory, up 15-6. As Mark Williamson will come in to finish things off. against Dave Silverstreet, Mike Stanley, and Paul O'Neill. This Yankees get a base runner. Silverstreet 0 for 1 in this game. 3-2 to Silverstreet. Deep to left, and that baby's gonna go! So both the Orioles and Yankees flexing their home run muscles. There's Silverstreet coming off the bench hitting a homer. Silverstreet hit only 1 homer the entire season, so he matches his home run total from the regular season, and it's now 15-7. 2 over Stanley. Second, McLemore, 1 gone. And bring up Paul O'Neill. 1-1 to Paul. Second base, McLemore, 2 gone. And rep Danny Tartable, 0 for 9 to front as well, trying to not go 0 for 10, or a perfect 0 for 5 the first 2 games. 3-2. Popped him up, this'll do it. Palmero is there, or excuse me, McLemore's there, he's got a squeeze on it. Ball game over. That's the ball game as the O's win it 15-7 and take game 2 rather handily thanks to a great performance from Mark McLemore. 2 at-bats, 2 homers. I mean, he started the game off with a home run on the first pitch he saw. So, I mean, man, oh man. This was not the Yankees' day. First pitch, McLemore sees, he hits a bomb. And then, in the second inning, 2 hits in the at-bat, he hits a 2-run homer. And then in the next inning later, Cal hits a grand slam off Lindo for it. So, I mean, you just knew it wasn't going to be the Yankees' day, and it certainly wasn't, as the O's blasted them 15-7, doubling their hit output 18-7, and they've got a chance to sweep the whole thing in New York, with Jimmy Moore on the mound for the Birds and Sterling Hitchcock for the Yankees. But I'd say that Mark McLemore gets the MVP of this series. 3 homers in the first 2 games, not bad. Not bad at all. That's what I gotta say about that. Anyways, let me show you that info about Scott Kamenicki that I promised before we move on to see what the rest of the series has to bring us. There was a lot of home runs in that series. There was a lot of home runs in that game. There was 2 by the Yankees. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. There were 8 homers in that game. McLemore, of course, hit his first in game 1. Then he goes hits 2 in game 2. Did he hit 2? Did he hit 3 in game 3? That would be oddly poetic. But anyways, let me hear the stuff I mentioned about Scott Kamenicki, about him pitching against us on the 17th in the article. It was the Rafi hit a single against Scott Kamenicki to set us up. I can't remember how. I think we had a single to tie it up, and then on first pitch, Rafi saw from Steve Howe. He promptly hits a 3-run homer to give us a walk-off victory. Scott was actually the starting pitcher of that game. He got a no decision because Steve Howe got tagged with the loss after he hit a homer. Yeah, that's the last time we saw Scott Kamenicki. Anyways, let's see exactly how the rest of the series is going for everyone else first, shall we? First, let's save this, just make sure we don't have to play the game over again. Alright, that's saved. Now let's say finish today. And skip again. So we can get to that game. And Cincinnati has a 2-1 lead on LA. As you can see, they beat them 2-1. Montreal has a 2-1 lead on Atlanta, 5-4 with their win. And Seattle and Cleveland are tied. So, this should be a very interesting playoff series. Like, who are we going to see? We're going to see Cleveland in the championship series? It's kind of a surprise that Cleveland's actually putting up a fight against Seattle, considering they've lost one of their key offensive weapons in Manny Ramirez. They don't have him to play, but I guess who needs him, right? Who needs Manny if he can win in the playoffs? But anyways, that'll do it for this video. Game 3 will be coming in our next of this game. So till next time, it's your boy Chomps signing out. Remember to like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to your termination today. If you have video game questions, leave them in the comments of this video or at my Twitter feed at Chomps 5. And check my friend Milsmatch7 for her wrestling know-how, if you're into that sort of thing. Help us fight the reinvigorated view purge by letting all of you two know that our views are legitimate, and help us continue to build the charming nation even stronger. Our mini goal is 1700, our main goal, our next big major goal is 2000. Right now, let's focus on 1700. So until next time, peace out everyone.